Hey guys, it's YOU WACK, and in my tip videos, I never like to promote the idea that there's like this big secret or this little shortcut to do better in Overwatch, because similar to like in life, you're never gonna just cut through shortcuts in life to handle situations or to do better and prosper. Same thing in Overwatch. While it's not that serious, the best way to just do better is just by hard work, determination, and practice, and that is like my biggest secret that I can tell you other than in today's video. Because today we're gonna be looking at the perfect sensitivity to have in Overwatch. Console Overwatch to be more specific. Now, sensitivity is so important in FPS games, but especially in Overwatch because Overwatch is such a fast-paced game, and sensitivity allows you to react to things. Whether it's a Tracer on the side, a Pharah in the sky, or a Winston right in front of you, your sensitivity, the amount that is as high as it is going to determine how fast you're going to react to it. Now, my sensitivity slash settings are one of three things I get asked about on the daily. The first thing is, hey, YOU WACK, why don't you get laid? I'm working on it, bros. Okay, just give it some time. The second thing is a face reveal. The third thing is my sensitivity slash settings. Now, I will tell you guys my sensitivity, but I don't expect you guys to copy this and just do better because, well, you should always try to add your own flair to it. Us as humans, we always look at the higher ups to try to just do better, whether it's in basketball or in music or here in Overwatch. But my biggest tip I can give you is just try to add your own taste to it and not try to copy everything that I do here, because it's not the perfect sensitivity or settings. But as terms of my sensitivity, my horizontal sensitivity is 60, my vertical sensitivity is 40, aim assist, strength, window size, smoothing is all 100, aiming zen is 0, and my aim technique is dual zone. And this is the same settings across all heroes, whether it's Diva, Orisa, Soldier, Widow, Mei, Zenyatta. Everybody's gonna have a 60-40 sensitivity dual zone because of one big reason: consistency. Consistency is such an important key whenever it comes to Overwatch, because say you were playing like a Winston for like the first half of the game, but you need to switch to like a Reaper or something. Well, Winston had a low sensitivity and Reaper had this high sensitivity. You're not going to be used to the higher sensitivity once you switch on to Reaper, and vice versa. If Winston has a low sensitivity, oh my god, it feels so sluggish. Rather than if I just have a 60-40 across all heroes, oh my god, it's just going to be so much easier rather than just having to relearn my sensitivity for that hero at the time being. But that's just my first secret, and that's not even the biggest secret. The biggest secret to achieve the perfect sensitivity in Overwatch is to have 100 horizontal sensitivity and have 100 vertical sensitivity. The reason for that is so that you can react to things a whole lot faster than if you had a lower sensitivity. Let's use an example like Tracer versus Zenyatta. If I'm Tracer and I have a high sensitivity, 100, and you're Zenyatta and you have a 10-10 sensitivity or something low like that, I'm going to have a field day with you and I'm going to destroy you 10 times out of 10 because I'm a smart Tracer. I'm not going to be in your line of sights. Rather than I'm going to be behind you shooting shots into you. And if you're Zenyatta, you're not going to be able to react fast and turn around to destroy me with your Discord shot to the head because, well, it's too late. I had the upper hand and you didn't because, well, you decided to have a lower sensitivity and in turn mean you couldn't react fast enough. This is also important for heroes that are highly mobile like a Tracer, a Genji, or a Doomfist, so that you can turn around and do more damage, because if you're slow and sluggish, you lost. You already did. Now, I know what you're probably thinking, oh, YOU WACK, if that's the perfect sensitivity, to have 100 high sensitivity, why don't you have it? And my answer to that is, I wish I did. I really did. But ever since my Call of Duty days back in 2010, Halo days, or whatever, I always was a mid-high sensitivity guy. I never got used to the high 10-10 sensitivities because I just never did really. So that's why I have the 60-40 sensitivity. That was the first thing I changed when I first hopped onto Overwatch, was I upped it from the 30-15 default sensitivity. And I think that's the stupidest default sensitivity to have because that encourages players to have a lower sensitivity. But like I just mentioned, if they're going to be going against these highly mobile heroes that are going to be all over the place, why aren't they going to be able to allow themselves to react fast enough? Well, the same could be going for me, 60-40, but here's my argument for that. I'm an avid Overwatch player slash YouTuber. I don't have a lot of time to get used to the 100 sensitivity because I'll be wasting so much time and losing so much more games that the opportunity cost is just not worth it. However, if you're a Genji main or a Tracer main and you want to put in the time to do better and you're maybe like a bronze or a silver, the first thing I would recommend you is just to up your sensitivity. Even if it's around like 40-20, you can always do better. That's why I'm not that great with Genji and Tracer, because they rely on you to react to things faster. What's the best way you can react to things faster? By turning around faster and identifying which target you need to shoot. Because not only are you going to be able to confirm more kills and react faster, but you're also going to be able to decide where to go. Because more than likely, if you're under pressure, you're probably going to just turn to the first health pack that you see, rather than just being able to do a 180 on a dime, go back to your team and receive heals. This, like, I know I keep saying with Genji and Tracer, but this is especially true with anybody. If you're a D.Va or a Winston, Orisa, Zen, Mercy, anybody could benefit from having a higher sensitivity. But I understand why people have a lower sensitivity. It's because they want to make the argument, oh, well, I can be more accurate if I just have this slower sensitivity. Well, who's to say you can't be accurate with a higher sensitivity? This just means you have to get used to that higher sensitivity, which most people don't want to put in the time and effort, such as myself, I'm not going to lie, to get used to that higher sensitivity. But people like to have a lower sensitivity just so that they can be quote unquote more accurate. And I totally understand that and respect that. And if you're already like a high level, if you're already proud of where you're at and it's working, you don't need to change it. And that leads me into my last and final thing, is that the perfect sensitivity other than 100-100 is what you're comfortable with. Heck, 60-40 I love because it's just what I'm used to. I developed this muscle memory that I would suck if I were to change this even by 5. But if you're wanting to get better and you have the time to just get better, the first thing I just suggest you do is just to up your sensitivity, because so many people like to blame their teammates. So many people like to blame the healers or the team comp, and I understand that, but what are you doing as an individual? What are you doing as a player? What are you doing to improve yourself rather than just blaming people? Because I guarantee the secret to life also is not to blame other people for your misfortune, is to take responsibility for your own actions rather. So this is one way to take responsibility for your own actions and just to improve on it. Because again, if you're wanting to improve, you have to put in time and effort. This is where my biggest secret comes into play, is the best way to handle things is just by hard work, determination, and practice. Some people don't like that. What? The best way to practice is just to get used to a higher sensitivity, especially if you're a low-ranked Genji, Tracer, Zen. I just keep naming the same heroes, but anybody. If you're used to a hero, well, you already know how to play them. Now, getting used to a higher sensitivity is going to be the easy part. And this is my biggest secret to do better on console Overwatch. Hopefully, this video just shines light on the importance and sensitivity and having a higher one, and hopefully this video does help. I love you guys. More Overwatch videos to come, and bye.